In this video, I will show you the 5 best strats for Coastline so that you can become unbeatable in ranked. Starting off with the first one is an Azami strat for the hookah billiard side, and it is a pretty simple one. You're gonna start off by putting one keyboard barrier right here below the glass, one keyboard barrier on the X so that you can't be shot from the hookah window, one keyboard barrier next to the bump. Now if you're in a ranked game and you don't have to bring impacts in order to make rotates, be sure to place a barbed wire on the bottom of cool web stairs and a set of barbed wire right here in the VFX hallway so that if an enemy comes along, you'll be able to hear him way before he gets into the danger zone for your team. But about the keyboard barriers, what the keyboard barriers do is, this one here allows you to move freely in hookah without being shot from the rappel on the window. This one here does the same thing, you're just free to run around in billiards without getting shot from the aqua balcony. Now if you're wondering what the keyboard barrier on the bump does, this simply allows you to have a headline in the middle of sight without the enemies getting an angle from aqua into the deep hookah side. With your last keyboard barriers, you can either place one here so you don't get shot from the rappel when playing on the rotate, or you're able to place one right here next to the raise, so that if someone is punching the barbed wire in the hallway, you get an even greater advantage when swinging him. With this setup, you're gonna primarily sit here in the hookah area, as you're able to control both sides pretty easily. And if you're thinking, oh, but the enemy could just plant behind the bump, not really, as you're simply able to just move around here so quickly without being shot from the hookah balcony, or move around here from the window, that planting is gonna be a very hard thing for your enemy team. But before we continue with the next strat, be sure to watch till the end, because the strats get crazier and crazier throughout the whole video. Everyone knows the problem that if you attack hookah side, you can't properly play on the door if you're getting shot from the window, or vice versa. So in this case, simply just put a shield right here so that you can't get shot from the window, so you don't see the window anymore. So now that you have the Osa shield placed down, you can either play on the stairs, use the shield as cover and pre-fire to the door, but then you will be shot from the window. So instead, just go on a rappel right here, or you can hold the big window swing like this, or play for the side and still be caught from the Osa window. And then what you want to do to clear hookah is you simply just rappel up next to the window. Now, you have to go upside down, as otherwise this won't work. You're simply just gonna destroy the window and fake deploy. Don't forget to fake deploy, because as you saw in the first clip, there might be an Azami playing in there with impacts. So be sure to bait the impacts out before you place your shield down. But once you have your shield placed down, you simply just go back to the normal rappel, and you get nice angles throughout all of side, into the vase corridor, onto the rotate. But you might want to take a cam and place it into sunrise to make sure no enemy is gonna run into the little pool entrance room here. If your teammate is on the cam and you're sure you can't get jumped out or run out here, you can simply just chill here for basically all of the round until your team goes for the execute, as you will always just apply pressure right here until your shield is cleared. And if they're cleared, you simply just go back to the balcony, play behind the shield, or you pick up the shield and you initiate the plan. You're simply just going with your old shield into the side, place it down so you can't be shot from the rotate, turn around and stake the plant. Now that they've already won the top floor because your Azami strats are simply just this good, you have to head to the next bomb site, which is kitchen. For kitchen, I would recommend you play an Aruni, because you have the ability to make rotates, just in case your teammates forget to bring a smoke or a shotgun. Don't forget the feed lines for the kitchen corridor. Be sure to make a feed line here in service, simply just so that they can't go into side as long as you have a player playing in lobby. And now we come to the part where it gets a little bit crazy. You're gonna make a rotate on the right side of service, but please be sure that these two walls here are reinforced, just like this. Then make sure to reinforce the kitchen wall from the inside of kitchen. And now you can simply just punch holes into the wall, place your camera inside of them, and put an Aruni gate on top of it so that if they want to clear it, they need to clear the Aruni gate first. And even though there's an Aruni gate in front of it, you can still stun cameras that are coming in from the door, as your own camera won't destroy the Aruni. Then place the Aruni gate on the rotate you made. And the last one, you want to place in front of the kitchen window so that they can't just jump in without making some sort of noise from clearing it or jumping through. Now for your positioning, it would be very optimal if your teammate brought a shield and just placed it right here. But as these are SoloQ strats, you're going to be playing around the main lobby area, either inside the desk, or between sandwich, or playing insecurity, making sure no one walks through lobby. If you know the enemies are not attacking lobby at all, you can leave it open and play in lobby to contest the angles you have made yourself right here. or playing court here to deny the sunrise push. But if you say, oh, playing side might be the smartest thing here, simply just reinforce your rotate off and play in kitchen, denying the service entrance. Now for the next video, facing the problem that your enemies have also seen this video and they're also playing the same exact Azami setup. If you wanna counter the Azami setup, you simply just pick Flores, choose a safe point to rappel up to the roof, and play right here on the rooftop next to this little AC vent, as you're just gonna deploy your Ricardo drone, drive it down the vent, and now either clear barbed wire on the stairs, or more important, you clear the shield right here. Now as you see, the shield would be destroyed. You can easily do this within the first 25 to 40 seconds of the round. But if there's no shield and you know that there's an Azami inside of Hookah, also just drop down the vents, drive your Ricardo drone into the Hookah, and you're able to get all the Azamis from the roof. Now let's say your team is trying to attack Aqua Balcony, but there is a guy playing behind the bar right here on this ping. Simply just drive down the vent, and the moment you leave the vent with your drone, deploy to detonate. Now what this does, this will force the enemy to move, and as a best case scenario, you will have your teammate repelling right here on the terrace balcony, and he will get him running away. He is going to have to leave, as all of this area here is almost a guaranteed death for him. Now this is where it gets crazy. This is a strat for the already advanced players, why I'm going to show you right now. With Penthouse, you have the problem that VIP is such a big room that it's quite easy to take for your enemy team. But yet you have to play in it, because if you lose it, you give the enemies free room to just plant behind the bed or right here next to the closet. So what you want to do is for theater, you make a rotate right here on the right side, make a headline into the 90 hallway. From then on, you move from Penthouse and open the bathroom wall. You can make a complete footline. Be sure to make your rotate from VIP into Penthouse on the farthest left wall as possible. Also make sure to destroy this little closet here. Headline on the right, and also from here an angle into 90. You will have to make sure that the VIP walls are reinforced. Also make sure that this middle wall here is reinforced, otherwise you will not have cover and just be simply shot from the big window. The two theater walls towards the right stairs and the left wall, so that your enemies can't get an angle from the luggage door into sight. Also, please don't be like me and reinforce these two walls here, as I simply just forgot it. Now, for your beepers, simply just place one right here on the flower pot and the other one right here in the ceiling. Now, what this gives you is that if the enemies push up here, they're gonna walk into the beeper, because this one is quite hard to see as we already go off right here. Same thing for the beeper right here. So if your enemy decides to push up into the hallway, you'll be aware that there's an enemy coming for you. Now, for your castle barricades, we're gonna start off by closing down the luggage door. Closing on the VIP hallway door. The bathroom door from Penthouse, so that if they drop, they will be forced to open the wall right here, as otherwise the person playing right here in VIP will just shoot their feet and it'll be an easy freebie for your team. For the last barricade, you can either close off the window, but they will instantly open it. For the last barricade, this is quite a flexible one, but what you can do is simply close down the hallway door right here and tell your teammate to play around the vase, cool upstairs, hookah area, can even open his hatch for him, as this will simply cost your enemy team time. For the positioning, you should play right here in VIP with a 1.5, holding these long angles onto the guitar door, onto the window repelling, or onto the bathroom door if they destroy the barricade and walk through. If your enemy team opens the breach but they haven't taken any of the hookah side, you can simply just play right here in the 90, contest the long angles again. Or you can do the simple thing and just play right here in theater and be the backline for your team. So if this video helped you, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel, as it would help me out massively. Also be sure to leave a comment down below on what you want to see next. Until the next video, bye.